Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Furia today, a video that I've wanted to do for a little while. We are back on live instead of the test server. She's actually getting buffed a bit in the next update with a tiny buff to Cherish going to 20%, and I've actually been wanting to make a Furia video for a while because they nerfed Exterminate, they nerfed Solar Blessing. I don't usually cover nerfs because videos on nerfs are kind of boring. It's just, oh, this is worse than it was before. I much prefer covering buffs, which there aren't actually many of in next update. So this video and most videos will still be relevant even after the update with a new character, Season 5. The only thing that is going to change is kind of the interaction with Hi-Rez and maybe the item shop. Basically what I'm trying to say is that the changes happening in Season 5 are a lot of general stuff, not necessarily character specific, although some characters will of course be better or worse. Most things will stay relatively similar when it comes to playing your favorite character, but of course the main point of this video is to talk about Furia. Cherish is actually the main way I play her at the moment, which is weird because it used to be my favorite way to pick her up. You're of course more than welcome to disagree with me. I'm mainly going to be talking about the casual side of Furia, not really ranked very much, but Exterminate at the moment is fine. It's not as good as it used to be. Same thing with Solar Blessing, really. They both were definitely too strong. At one point, Solar Blessing was really overpowered, and so was Exterminate for a shorter period of time than Solar Blessing. But now with Furia, at least to me, Cherish feels like the best way to play her, and occasionally Solar Blessing or Exterminate will shine a bit, but that feels kind of a weird way to have a character set up talent-wise when at one point all three of them were really good. This isn't to say necessarily that they should massively buff Exterminate or Solar Blessing. That would probably be a bad idea, but maybe buffing them a little bit would still be fine. You can't really put the changes to Furia just down to the two talents being nerfed though, because Lightforge also got completely changed. It used to be reset on the beam with the right click, and now it's just a weird movement speed buff after you heal. But now the only way you can get reset on your beam is with your F, aka your escape ability, which I think is fine. I think in principle that's a good idea to not just have it for free whenever you're right clicking, but to me at least I'd say Furia at the moment has just a pretty big problem, and it's all of those things kind of combined into one. I think she's still playable with pretty much any way you want to pick her up. She's not completely, nerfed into the ground, but she's just in a bit of a weird spot. Hopefully I was able to cut that up into something that wasn't too long. This intro is going on a bit longer than I wanted it to. I'll show you the setups. We'll jump in. So we have self-heal, extra health, extra ammo, shield on the person we right click, and this card which is kind of new and I've been running for a little while now, which is ammo on the right click. Feels really good, level 2 or 3. I don't think 1 makes sense, but 2 or 3 is pretty damn nice. Then a different version of it, which I wouldn't say is perfected just yet, but is still really useful and is quite fun to play with. The self-heal, bunch of extra radius on the beam just to make it super easy to hit, and then reset on the F. So right now the way that I run Furia is if I'm going for Cherish, I'll usually grab the standard setup, and then if I'm going for Exterminate or Solar Blessing, I'll grab this. It does make it quite a bit simpler to just have two setups with her, and both of them work really well in the specific situations, but I'd just say overall Cherish Furia with the standard setup is quite a bit ahead of the other two. I was literally talking there for 15 minutes. I used to do really long intros. People used to complain about the long intros, so I made them a little bit faster. It was also the way I preferred to do it, and now people have been asking me to make them longer again, and I also have a little bit more to say sometimes, so I guess I'll just switch back and forth when it makes sense. But as always, I'm interested to hear from you guys on that and just Furia in general. We've got King of the Hill, Marauder Support, shoutouts to there is Jounce. We also got an Andro, Yag, and a Lex. For their side, an Andro, a Charlotte, a Cassia, 12-volt, and a Grover. Did not warm up for this, so I might be a little bit rusty, but we got a pretty good team here. I think I'm still going to go for Cherish, even though Solar Blessing would work very well. I'm not too confident in our Yag, who is level 0, so I think I'm just going to stick for the very safe standard setup here. When I was going over the patch notes, I think I actually mentioned that I was somewhat surprised they were buffing Cherish up to 20%. I think it makes sense at 20%. I honestly think that's a perfect place for it to be, maybe even 25, but I still feel like it's probably the most popular talent with Furia at the moment in a lot of situations. We'll grab Kronos and Nimble, very standard start. We've got Death Hastens, Curse Revolver, Luminary, Corrosive, Big Game, Rampant Blooming, Direct Current, Desert Silence, and Cursed Revolver. Not expecting to do too well here right at the start, because I definitely need to warm up a bit. Self-heal there, putting us back up to full, even if we're in combat pretty much the entire time. There's a beam, right click on the Lex. There's some shots over there for the Charlene. We're going to F back a bit. Yeah, this is King of the Hill. I don't know why I keep thinking this is Onslaught. It's just because we start in the spawn room. I don't know why Onslaught doesn't just put you in like a random spot, but there's a right click for the Yag. We'll get some shots on him. Both of them are gone. Another right click. Hello, Grover. You're dead. Yeah, my accuracy is really bad right now, but we'll throw a beam. We'll F back a bit. Feels really weird playing without Hi-Rez kind of built in because I'm kind of used to the PTS a little bit, but there goes the Cassie. Nice. We'll right click the Yag. We'll get some more Kronos going. Right click there for the Andro. We're going to jump and go for the ult. Bit risky. Could have completely messed up with the lag or whatever, but there's a right click over there and a Q towards the point. We did hit the Charlene. Right click for the Yag. Let's push in, finish off the Torv. Charlene ulting, right click there, that's Andrew at the back, right click the Jonas back up to full. I don't know if he's actually here because he's playing kind of weird. Grover ulted, Yeah, General's is just walking in. It doesn't show the DC symbol just yet, but I'm pretty sure it's actually disconnected. There's a right click. We're going to just F over this way, make it a little bit more awkward. I do have the beam up in like 1 second. Throw it just there. Okay, cool. He's out. Oh, never mind, he's not. Who died? I got it mixed up with somebody else. I don't know, but I'm alive. That worked. Self-heal kind of clutch. We'll save up and finish off more Chronos. This is very messy. I guess the General is here. Maybe his movement's just kind of weird. I don't know. There's a right click on the Yag. Shots on the Cassie. Can we finish her off? Yep. I feel like I'm a little bit more calm today just playing. I'm a little bit less hyper. There's a right click on the Lex. Yag's just sitting there for some reason. We're going to go for the ult. There goes the Grove. I don't know how we're actually behind here. I feel like we're doing pretty good. We'll grab more Chronos and Nimble. Got it all finished. Andrew's just moving kind of mad. We'll throw the beam, which I missed. Maybe we can finish him off. Nope, there's an F. Okay, we'll throw those orbs down. Right click for her. Surprising that even though we have a Yag, we're not really playing the point very much. It's kind of sucky. There's a right click, but she's dead. A right click up there. There's a beam. They're going to be able to see that from a mile away. Andrew's just retreating. That General's going for the ult. Didn't hit anybody. That's a bit of a shame, or at least didn't get a kill. Right click on the legs. Andrew v Andrew. We'll heal him up and finish him off. Yeah, there we go. I feel like Marix is just all over the place, but there's a beam. Did hit the Torvald. Legs getting rid of the Cassie. Andrew ult, which was silent. I thought sound bugs like that were fixed, but apparently not. That's a heal on Yag for full because he wasn't caught. There's a right click and a Q. Torvald ulted. Right click there, but he's dead. Okay, both of them. Andrew ult, they're pretty clutch. We'll F away, heal. Okay, he's going in. There's shots. Am I dead? No, we should be fine, right? We'll just wait. There we go. General's there saying, I'm so sorry, FrostFangs. It's all good. I don't know why people feel the need to apologize when they play bad. You know, not everybody plays great all the time, and even if you suck consistently, it's whatever. It's a video game. I'm not going to get angry at you. We'll go for the ult. There's a right click. We'll push up on the Andro. He's dead. Lex is doing a pretty good job. I will give him props for that. We are being doubled score-wise here, but I can't really say I'm surprised. We're not able to touch the point at all. There's a right click. We'll get shots on the Grover. Right click there. He's dead. Don't know why he pushed up aggressively, to be honest. We'll throw a Q. Right click. That Q missed. Do we drop down? This is maybe a bad idea. It's the F. Okay, we did hit somebody. Right click. Charlene is here. He should be dead though. Went for the kill instead of the heal. Then we got rid of both of them, and it seems like they're both still alive anyway. That worked out great. I'm actually not playing too bad. I'm a little bit more warmed up now. That's both of them. We'll throw the Q. There's the F. There's a bunch of damage on the Grover. Right click over there. We can kind of play aggressive. We've got the self heal. There we go, that's a wipe. Nice, we'll finish off. Nimble, get Haven. I feel like we're actually doing pretty good, although our Yag is definitely playing kind of weird. I feel like she's getting focused a bit, so it's understandable. I'm trying to right-click her as much as possible, but even then she's just getting absolutely battered. I should have gone for Solar Blessing. She's actually doing really well, but level 0 Yag, I have low expectations, and I probably shouldn't, I guess. Andrew's pushing in on me here. I don't have the legs to right-click. We're both juking each other, although I just landed a bunch on him. There's the Q, there's an F. Okay, shots on the Cassie. Dead. I could have played that so much better. Andrew avenged me anyway. Doesn't even matter. Yeah, score-wise here we are being doubled, which kind of sucks, but it's a pretty good match regardless. I'm not even really that bothered about the score. We'll go for the ult, trying to go for a heal straight away. There's the Q. He's dead. There's an F. That was so bad. I deserve to die here, but somehow we're up. Never mind. Spoke too soon. Don't know how the hell we actually got rid of the Andrew there even to begin with. We hit for like 563 times, I guess. Our Andrew is also playing kind of weird. Just spawned right on top of the Yag, who was low health. I don't know where Charlene went, but I think we just beamed him. I don't know. We beamed a bunch of people. There's a right click on the Yag. We'll F across. Right click there. Again, there's a Q. There's a right click. Never mind. We'll just kill. And then right click and F. This is so bad, but kind of worked. Cherish just extra range saving my ass there, to be honest. Don't feel like I was aiming the heal at all. I was just getting kind of lucky with the auto target on it. There's a right click. Andrew is maybe still dead. Oh my god, that Q is gross. I should have right clicked sooner. He's still alive. I hate that as a right click. There goes the Torvald. Right click the Andrew. Even with a max Cronus, it feels like it's gone on a pretty long cooldown. There is the defeat. I feel like the perfect way to describe that game would be passive hyper. We went 14, 536k, 75k, 5k. Really quite happy with that, to be honest. Alex did a great job. Our Yag, even though she's having a bit of a hard time, didn't do bad at all. Should have definitely gone for Solar Blessing there, although Cherish was still really helpful. Generals was definitely having a bit of a hard time there. I don't know if he was DCing and coming back or whatever, but 14k heals on Generals is particularly low. You kind of just have to spam right click and you end up with more than that. Andrew did pretty good though. Their Andrew did pretty solid. Torvald did fine, didn't really see him that much though. Cassie did pretty good, and Charlene definitely the star of the show. We'll re-queue, jump straight into a game 2. I am just queuing for everything. We got an onslaught which worked out pretty good as a warm-up match. If we get a siege, that's fine too. Might be a bit of a longer video. We'll see. Alright, well for the second one, we're on Siege Serpent Beach. Shouts to Arizon. I feel like I've seen him before. Same thing with Leon. I think I recognize the name. We've got a Pip and a Tyra there as well. We're up against a Dredge, Emoji, Makoa, a Drogos, and a Corvus. So we'll start the exact same thing. We'll go Kronos and Imble, then probably grab Haven next. I usually grab Cauterize as like a last item if the game goes that long, but it's also just a flex pick if you need resilience or something else. We've got Alacrity, we've got Persistence and Bear Monster. Waiting on the Pip, and we're up against Spreading Influence, Abyss Spike, Half Shell, Toot, and Worm Jets. We've got Catalyst. So Pip is going for a bit of a hybrid sort of thing, it looks like, but whatever. Let's just go straight into preemptive right click to get the shield, and then straight into the fight, I guess. That is the Drogo's on left, which I should call out and try not die to. That was such a slow reaction. Right click there to the Azan. We'll just get some little shots over there. Fire rate is pretty boosted up already. There is a beam which didn't hit. There's the F. Right click. There goes Dredge. Okay, I'm getting hit by the Corvus. I thought we had a Koga or something there, so I didn't recognize the sound, but that's a double. And we got some heals out. That was so janky again like the first one, but it kind of worked. Throw the Q over there. We'll just sit on the point with a Pip. There's a right click for her. Okay, that's a Makoa on us. There's a right click. Me and Pip should be able to sustain ourselves here just by right clicking and healing each other and stuff. There's a Q over that way. We'll throw right click on the Tyra. I think we're fine, although the entire team going back is a little bit worrying. I'm just playing this little right corner here. There's a right click on the Pip. That is the Moji. We're going to F out of there. Right click, throw a Q. Maybe that will get a hit. There we go. We did get the cat. Pip died for it, but it worked out. There's a Q over there again. Right click on the Tyra. The entire team's very, very aware so far. Don't know if I could say the same thing for myself because I keep getting enemies behind me, but yeah, the team's just actually paying a ton of attention to whoever's in our backline and like on the side angles and stuff. That was a pretty atrocious beam, to be honest there. So right click on the Pip. Azan's just shredding. Pre-nerf, he's kind of ridiculous. I think even post-nerf he'll still be very popular. Don't know if I should pop the ult or save it for the next round. I don't know if we're going to get it. If I don't, that's the Moji behind. There's a right click. This is kind of bad. There's a Q, did catch her out. There's a right click again. I was just trying to get the heal out there, even if I died. Shout to the end for the goddamn pretty top tier save, or F away. Right click there. Don't know what the plan is here. I don't know how the hell I keep getting singled out, but there goes the Makoa. Leanne died. We'll throw the beam. The Drogo's is there. This is so messy. Pip is doing a great job though. Props to him and just the entire team. It's really, really jank, but somehow it's kind of working. Beam just there. We'll throw a right click on the Tyra. Yeah, sure. Shots on the Moji. I don't know if we can finish her off here. I'm a little bit worried. She is not gone. She's on like 2 health. Never mind. I think that's got me covered. Heal on him. Just absorb that from the Drogos for like no reason. Push successful. Strength of Azan really is showing. Pip is also doing a very, very good job so far. And we'll grab some more Kronos, more Nimble, keep it going. This video's definitely been hyper chill so far. The Drogo's going for the ult. I don't know where to place myself. He's definitely going after the Azan. We shut him down. Dredge is gone. I think he's DC. At the end got a double. There goes Emoji. That was just a gross goddamn round. Jesus Christ. I feel like matchmaking's done a bit of a weird one. I'm pretty sure a couple people on our side are partied, but that's not necessarily the reason we're winning. I think they're just good. I don't know if they're actually even in comms, to be honest. They are very, very aware though, so if they were in comms, I wouldn't be surprised. We'll throw the beam over. It might be a 3-0 here. Dredge is a bot. He has DC'd, which is a shame because 5v5 this would have been a pretty good game. I think Makoa flanked. Yeah, he did. I don't know really what to do here. Just gonna F and try and pull him off the point maybe. I don't know. We'll throw the beam. That missed. God damn it. What am I doing? I can't really push on him on my own. I think I might just be dead, right? Never mind. There's the F. We're fine. Without a target to heal for like the self-heal, somehow he managed to kind of hold off on Makoa there. I honestly don't know. He's dead. Right click. Dredge is gone. Objective captured. 3-0. Very, very weird set of games today, but fun ones regardless. I feel like Azan and Pip are working together quite well, but he's also just going off completely on his own a lot of the time, and he's perfectly fine because of Azan right now. There's a right click to him. Extra range coming in clutch. We'll throw one more. That's the Moji. Just moving kind of weird. Heal for the wrong person. Beam. Azan all the way there in the back line. We'll kill the Dredge for free. Right click there. Throw a beam through. There's a heal. We did kind of cancel the Makoa combo a little bit. Left back a little bit. Pip went for the ult. There's a heal for the Leanne. Never mind, I'm too slow. Feel like it's a bit of a bad play there from me. Drogo's throwing the split without detonate again. Right click on the Azana. Is Corvus ulting. We'll F away a bit. Heal. Go for the ult. It's going to be the end here. We'll push in aggro. Doesn't even matter. There's the victory. I don't know why I was trying so hard there. Is the 4-0, which I'd say is well deserved. The DC kind of sucks, but team played incredibly well there. Don't feel like I did particularly well, but I don't think I did terribly there either. 5-1, 100 seconds on the point, 26k, 34k, 2k. I'm fine with that. Shouts once again there to the team. Bad game. It was a bit of an iffy one, but the team did a fantastic job, which is what matters. It was pretty entertaining to play, maybe to watch, I don't know. And yeah, there we go. Those were some matches with my new sort of setup for Furia, but it's kind of also the point of the video in a weird way because I've been meaning to do a video showing off what I currently am kind of running, because like I said at the start, when they nerfed the talents and also changed Lightforge, pretty much every setup needed to be adjusted, because running this level 1 to 5 like you usually would wouldn't really be a great idea with all the other good options she has. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video. I really do appreciate it. Leave a like if you did enjoy it. Let me know, of course, what you want to see me do next. I'll have more videos coming on Season 5, of course, with the skins, gameplay, balance changes, and also, yeah, the new champion that hasn't been revealed yet. I'll see you all really, really soon, and as always, stay frosty.